And there it is.
Let's get it, as they say.
We are live on this Thursday.
Thursday, baby.
Thursday, one day closer to the weekend. All right. Let's
This
get
is what we bachelors got to eat.
a little peanut butter and jelly, a
A little
little
turkey,
a
honey,
little
honey turkey.
I was gonna say a little bologna.
I eat tail.
You
That's dessert. That's
without
dessert.
I
without
like my
bread.
dessert first.
That's dessert. Oh, okay. You like your yams first. Okay. I got
Yeah. Yams.
You know what? Let's go.
Hang it to your life.
Well, what's going on, folks?
What's up? What's up?
Welcome to Tangy Tea of Life. This is where we talk about any and everything. I am your host, Veronica. Back on this good Thursday evening.
We just left here. It seemed like last night.
I'm telling you, like, for real.
Is
I'm
it St.
just,
Patrick's Day or
it is St. Patrick's Day, yes.
And not one of us got green on.
not
I
one
know.
person?
I got green in my pocket. Let's see.
Hey, Jill. Oh,
Yeah,
hey, Alicia.
I got something green in my pocket. So
That was for you, Fatine.
Had bag chicken nuggets and fries in the air fryer tonight. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I need to be over
Lisa,
there to get
hey,
me
Lisa.
some dinner.
What's going on, Sly?
Slide. I love it.
Sly. I'm not gonna say the name that I call him, but we'll go with Sly since he got that on his profile.
Slide.
Well, welcome back. My brother Victor is back with us. What's going
What's
on?
going on? Hey, they buried Robert today, so once again, rest in peace to Robert Hyman. Rest in peace.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely. Yeah.
Rest
And
in peace.
yes.
Prayers to the family and loved ones. Hi, Michaels. Brother Fatine is back with us tonight. WBLS Radio Station.
What's going
Fatine
on,
can't hang out
folks?
with us this weekend, making his way back to New York for a
Yeah,
Yeah,
short
why?
trip.
Yeah, for just a quick turnaround. I'll be back Sunday evening for dinner. Hear that, cuz Pat? You on yet? I need some dinner Sunday night when I get back. I'll be back before dark.
They're tired of you.
Okay. Mhm.
Well, I hope y'all had a great day. My day was like real busy today, and I'm just getting in the house. So,
Well,
we
before
got to
you,
keep the tea going.
yeah, before y'all kick off, a word of advice. Whatever you do to get frustrated, because you know Fatine get high up on it. I got frustrated because I couldn't get through to a rent-a-car place today in New York. So I went to call my credit card people, and the last two numbers, it was 25, but I dialed 35. And they were scammers. But I caught it early. I had to cancel my credit card, but they already put through something for $2.50 just to see if
Check
it was
it out.
active. Yeah, so it was getting ready to drop. You understand? But I
Ooh.
caught it. But be careful because you dial one little number,
Yep.
it'll send you to a whole new location, and it'll sound like your people you calling, and it could be scammers. So be careful.
Gotta be careful out here in the streets. What's going on, Natasha? I saw your baby today at the store.
What's
She
up,
was
Tasha?
she was with Michelle. I was so glad to see them. I got on her too. I was like, so you ain't been back to gym class. What's going on? What's going on, Tori? What's the tea for the night? Well, let me say this, Michaels. I have an email. I didn't even have a chance to read the letter. That is a first. So I'm going to be like, I'm probably be looking real slow like y'all tonight.
Oh,
Like us.
Can't ring the bell on that one.
Hell
I did
no.
not read the letter tonight. I'm a little nervous because I like to proofread these letters before they come over. But hey, what's going on, Stevenson? Hey, Cheryl. All you good people back with us.
Hey, Fatima, who you gave that bell to, Stevenson or Cheryl?
No one yet.
Uh-huh.
I want to see who gets the brownie points.
Mm-hmm.
What you about?
Leave my sis alone. All right, so here we go. Oh, Vic, you have something on your chest you want to talk about first?
So Tuesday, I gave a shout out to Kim, and we kind of harped on that. And I don't want to have a change of heart, but I want to bring something into perspective. And I've been listening to this song, and I didn't ever really listen to the lyrics up until this morning. It's a song called Keep It Burning by Kanye and Future. And that song kind of hit me because that man hurt, and he's hurt. And Kanye's hurt. And I really felt what he was saying in that song. And it made me realize, have y'all ever been in a situation where you knew you messed up with the person you loved or your person, and they were done with you, but no matter what you could do, it never seemed like that person was completely done? And how do you move on from that? Or have y'all ever done anything that was questionable to say that made you look crazy?
I mean, I've been in situations before where I was the one that got hurt, and they had to be the one to come to me and, and try to make it right with me.
But what extent did they, I mean, not to get too personal, but, when a man hurt and we know we messed up and we know we lost something good, to try to get that back, there's no limit to what we're willing to do. Buy a house across the street, send a truckload of roses, talk shit about the new dude you with, make songs confessing our love to you. And even though it may be too late, because Kanye is so public, it seems like he's crazy, but guys do this all the time. Fatine, you looking
because I've been on both sides of the fence on this. So
Okay.
the first one was, and I kind of gave you guys the other day, so I'm not going to go into the whole story. But in my first marriage, I mentioned that there was a baby father before me. And, when I look back and look crazy, because I'm 24, and there's a lot of emotion that's not in check. A lot of emotion I'm not understanding. When I use the word understanding, you feel emotion, you feel like, I'm a man, this, that, and the other. But there's certain things that you're going through. And I looked at our situation. And when I looked at our situation and I saw that she was torn, I felt that any and everything I do would pull her back. When I realized that she still was in love with the baby's father, she had to answer that. And once I realized that, but some of the things I did and look back at, I just look back at, wow, I really did some of those things. And I'm never ashamed to say that I cried, but the way I boo-hoo one day, but I really needed to get that off me, and I did, on that end. So, when you look back, and there's nothing that I did, but on the other side, in the prior situation, I had to go on what the young lady said, that I did some things that caused hurt and pain. The problem, it's not the problem, it's just that when you apologize for something, and if the person can't let it go, then it's either you continue to plead and plead and plead, and if there's still resistance, then there's nothing that can grow out of that. And when you can't grow out of that, then somebody got to make a decision to make a change in that situation. So I've kind of been in there, not as the point with Kanye where you've done something, and I haven't been in like I've done something to the point where, oh, I really, 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 really messed up, and I gotta continue to beg, but
like I said, majority of the time it was the men had, they did something on their end. But I can say that my mouth got me in trouble a few times, because I was quick with the lip. Like, I didn't care what I used to say sometimes. So I had to apologize, for that on my own time when I felt like it was time to apologize. I'm telling you, because I've changed from where I was, and I said this before on the show, like I was that person that, even though I knew I was in the wrong, like talking like he was a child or something, like I still waited until I felt like I needed to apologize. So I apologize, and he didn't take it at that moment, I came back and I apologized again. But I mean, if it's somebody that you really care about and you love and you want to be with this person, you have to do what you have to do to try to, convince them that you made a mistake and you want to, continue to be with them. But
so Tasha says, I think he's hurt because he doesn't have his mom or mother figure. So if you look at it from if I look at it from my eyes, what she's saying, I agree with her, because it's Kim and the kids, and that's it. Everybody else is pretty much industry people. I'm pretty sure Kanye has friends, but Kim knew him. And I was having this conversation with someone today. Like, he really did change her, because we all know Kim could dress real provocative. And when they got together and he started molding her, Kim turned it up. She stopped. I ain't gonna say she stopped dressing that way. The outfits were still tight, but she brought a little bit more class to herself when she got with him.
Yeah, I didn't. Since you put out the question to us, I wanted to answer that way. But there's two emotions that I think Kanye's feeling. The first emotion is money and power. You got to realize he has money, he has power, he has influence. Anytime you can say, so show up here overnight and get that many people, 1 million people to show up. You get on the phone and call the president of the United States and walk into the White House like that. When you have the money like that, when you have one of the top biggest stars, because you could, like Kim Kardashian or not, the Kardashians is one of the top stars out there. And when it comes down to money, so when you have that money and power, you get blinded. Even though you may have a good woman at home, you get blinded with the spoils of that. That's why you can't live in two worlds. You can't live in the godly world, and you can't live in the devil world. And then once Kim had enough and filed for divorce, that was the reality smack for him to say, yo. And now he realized, I'm losing my family. Oh, wait a minute. I'm losing my children I'm losing my children from the perspective of us living under the same roof.
I think it boils down to they're in the limelight. And I think Kanye can't take the fact that she no longer wants him. So it's
that fast though.
Crazy.
He moved on.
Yeah, but he pushed her. But he pushed her.
But I'm just saying he can't handle that she's not with him anymore. And
what man can though?
And that's true. And
especially a good woman.
That's because I say that because they're famous and everybody is watching this story. So I mean, he's going crazy. He can't feel.
Yeah, but see, what happened is, like I said last night, you know, you got to be careful who you lash out, because see, he lashed out at the wrong one. See, DL ain't no punk, and DL whipped his ass with the comebacks. He whipped his ass with them comebacks. So he wants to talk about, I'm gonna send my goons and this, that, and the other. DL came back and was like, and he hit him hard. He didn't care where it hurt. And I brought this up on my show last night. Matter of fact, I brought up your name, Vic, and I brought up the show. But a young lady who was a stand-up comedian on my show in the past, she said, our job, if somebody come at us, is to destroy them. And he picking on the wrong people that got money and can stand up and fire back at him. Nobody's intimidated of Kanye. So he just needs to get his life together and work it out. Kim says that she can do it the nice way, or she could do it the hard way. She said that you the father of the children, you can have the children, you can go take them to school, you can do what you need to do, but you need to stop the nonsense. And I agree with her.
So I'll tell you this. John says, fellas, when you mess up, just take the L and move on and do better with the next woman. But the thing is that there's certain situations that you can't, because there are kids involved. There's property. There's so many things that's involved with this. You know, it's publicized and all this other stuff. But if I love you, there's no, and I know I messed up, and we're just assuming that he messed up. But if I know I messed up, there's nothing on this earth that can stop me from showing you, like, I apologize. And I hope you accept it, but it's up. I guess eventually I will take it. But I feel like if you can just walk away from someone, even though you know you messed up, I don't think you really love that person wholeheartedly. To just say, I just got to take this L, John.
So Vic, so then you know the women are gonna jump on you on this one, so I might as well go ahead and bring it up. If you love them, how did you wind up messing up? Now, you know me, I can understand how that happens, but do you see? That's what I'm saying. If you already step in the crap, but you say you love her, then why did you step in the crap? And then if you don't beg for her forgiveness, then you didn't really love her. See, that's not, something ain't working here. Something is off. So
when it comes down to that, you know, there might not be nothing major, but it could be a bunch of little things that could cause a breakup. You know, consistent gambling, consistent coming in late, you know, just, you know, drinking, inappropriate conversations, and it might not even be cheating. But once that person is tired of you and you realize, oh shit, my apologies ain't working no more. Oh shit, this ain't working no more. What can I do? So when Cheryl says that it's a little psycho, my thing is when you're trying to express yourself to someone and show them at all extents that I still care about you, yes, it's going to come off as you being stalkish and you being psychotic and all this other stuff. So I just feel like it's all it's all relative. You know, they be like, well, damn, you know, Vic showing up to the job with, you know, roses and a teddy bear and candy every other day. Damn, he ain't got no job. But I'm pretty sure there's somebody like, Vic know he fucked up. He should have, you know, let's look at it from that aspect. But at the end of the day, you got to realize enough is enough. He just hasn't realized that yet.
Yeah, Veronica. So I'm going to use this, and I'm sorry to use this against you, Victor, but you bring up some interesting points. But I always say, sometimes I try to think down the road. So we had a situation on the show when we was in studio where this woman wrote us a letter about her husband drinking. Now, let's take that situation that she's complaining to her husband that he's drinking too much. Now, Victor, you said he may not have a problem. From his perspective, he may not have a problem, but the wife is complaining. And then when that wife gets fed up, she said, you know what? I'm gone. Now he realized, I done lost my best friend. I love her, and I'm going to do everything. But she told you a long time ago, get help. But you said, no, I ain't got no problem. So now she cut the tie. She's moved on. There's nothing he can do now because she did say that. You see what I'm saying? So but the thing
is when you tell me I'm drinking too much, you tell me I'm drinking too much, but you keep allowing me and you keep accepting it back. Pretty much in my mind, I'm thinking I'm still doing the same thing, but I ain't overdid it. But little do we realize is that, you know, your tolerance meter is getting lower and lower and lower and lower until you say, you know what, this bottle is more important to me. Yeah.
That's it. That's what we were trying to say, that that's where there is communication, because if the other person don't listen or they feel they're not moving in that direction, then they got to realize that everyone has a breaking point and you may push someone out the door.
And that person know when it's over. Ain't no coming back. When you at that point and you know you're done, that's it. Mr. Sammy says, wait, I lost his comment. At the end of the day, you have to move on or it will eat you alive.
It's gonna, I mean, how, and I want to ask him this because I feel like he's a lot wiser than me with this situation. How do you move on from the person you love? How do I don't, I mean, it's easier said than done, but what does that, I mean, I understand the grief process, but how is that possible?
All right. Well,
what are you going to do? Are you just going to sit around and just hope and pray that you get back with that person, or eventually? I mean, you have to move on.
So what? Some men are sack chase until, you know, sack chase. Some men will drink. Some men will, you know, read a book, get a hobby. But to completely get over someone, I don't think that's ever possible.
Well, I'm going to answer you. You put out the questions. I'm going to answer it. So even if you don't get over them, you may not get over them, Vic and Veronica, but you got to realize it's the relationship over. So if the relationship over is nothing there, the person don't want you, there's nothing, the flower, you, as much as you water or fertilize that flower pot, it's not going to grow. So you move on. Now, how do you move on and you still love the person? You have to look out for self-preservation. You're going to go through the tough times. It's the withdrawal that you're going to go through. But we go through that. But then we realize that if that person doesn't want us, no matter, we still love them. We got to push through. Victor, I won't even get in here to get personal help for you because you don't believe in it. But some folks get to the point that they get trapped. They got to talk to somebody that can pull them out of that trap, whoever that person may be, okay? Because then you get caught up and you get consumed, and then you wind up getting stuck yourself. So, Victor, I understand what you're saying. How do you move on if you're trapped? If you're really loving this person and can't move on, then you got to realize that I'm trapped. I'm not living. I'm not prospering, and that's not what life is about.
I'm gonna go to Alicia because I just saw that one popped up, because we as women give guys an indication that I'm headed to that done place for you to change, because as it has said, once a woman is done, she's done. That's exactly right.
Well, see,
and I think that goes for men as well. When they're done, they're at their limit. Well, but definitely for women.
So let's all, not to put any of our relationship business out there, but how many times in a relationship have you said to your partner, I'm done, but wasn't done? Or say, I'm out of here, and then you come back.
Yeah, but the done we're talking about is a completely different done. Like, we know.
And I get that, but what I'm saying is that we've all been in relationships where let me back up. I've been in a relationship where me and someone broke up, and I said, ain't no way we getting back together. And then we got back together. And then we break up again and we get back together, and it becomes a pattern. And then once those days turn into weeks, turn into months, you're like, well, wait a minute now.
But see, that's the thing. You have to know when to say when, because if you keep going in that pattern, it becomes toxic. Then you guys are going to become enemies. You're going to hate each other. And you don't want that for somebody that you spent so many years with, someone that you say you love and you can't live without, you want to spend time with. If you have to let that person go. If you know that relationship is over, you get back together, it ends. You get back together, it ends. You get back together, you're arguing, you're doing this, you're doing that. It's gonna come to the point where you guys gonna start hating each other. And I don't want that for any relationship that, in my past relationship, like I didn't want that to be a factor when it came to that. I want to be on good terms. I want to be able to speak to you when we see each other in public and act like adults. I don't want it to get to that point.
So Victor, I can't answer that. I can't.
Victor, Mr. Sammy answer your question. He says, Victor, you have no choice. Like we men always say, you need to man up.
Right. So Victor, I can't answer this without exposing. So in college, I was done because I was not willing to deal with a distant relationship, being in school and have a young lady not being in school. My first marriage, I realized I was done. And I think my environment shows you right now that no matter what the circumstance is, I had to move on. So that's what I did. So I'm an example of that right now.
So when I put this comment up, I'm not shooting a shot. I'm just asking a question. Mm-hmm. All right. So Brenda says you move on by living a decent, productive life and being a good parent, and you attract what you live. So, or attract what you love. So how? I've been heartbroken and it affected my entire life. There is no way I can be productive and my heart hurting. I don't want to eat. If I'm sleeping all the time. I'm looking at I'm consumed by this heartbreak. So I get what she's saying. I get what Mr. Sammy's saying. You got to man up, but that is so simple to say. When you're hurt and somebody come up to you and say, bro, you got to get over this shit, bro. I can't.
I mean, of course, it's going to take time, and especially if you've been with somebody for so long. It definitely is not going to happen overnight that you're just going to, get over someone. You're gonna have those feelings for quite some time, but you can't live the rest of your life dwelling on your past.
I can't.
Like that shit will eat you alive. You can't.
So
you have to talk to somebody. You have to get that fresh start in life, or it will literally drive you crazy.
You have to talk to the right person.
You got to talk to the right person that can pull you.
Okay. And we're not going to dwell too much because the email letter is long. Guys, we have not.
Yeah, but I got to say this next thing, though. This goes in.
Wait a minute, Fatine. We have not. I'm just letting people know we have not, read the email letter yet. This is just a topic that Victor wanted to talk about before we got started. Go ahead.
All right. So, Victor, I'll just throw this out. We won't even deal with it because it's going to open it up. So this is where this springboard into another conversation about men and women, because when men are hurt and women are hurt, I think women hold on to that hurt more, and it reflects in their relationships and how they deal and talk about men versus us. We may be hurt, our heart may be hurt, like Victor said, but that don't stop us from dealing with a woman sometime. Now, we can't open our heart totally for that next woman right away, but I continue to hear more women that have been hurt. You know how men are, this, that, and the other. It's always beating up men. Me and Victor may have been hurt by a woman, but you don't see us beating up women. We may say women have certain ways, but we see more women beat up men because they hold on to that pain and they hold on to that hurt. You may deal with pain and hurt better than men, but y'all hold on to it more than we do.
You see,
that's going to open up another can of worms. Time goes by slow when you're suffering from a heartbreak, and it does.
It sure does.
Yeah. Tell me them 24 hours. Boy, them down 24 hours.
It's like you're on withdrawal, brother. Come on.
And don't be listening to no slow music. Jesus.
Hey, you go listen to some slow music.
Hey, how about the first time you get in the bed and you wake up, you go to roll over, ain't nothing but a damn pillow. Look at
go to the bathroom, pee.
Woo. That damn, hey, that house started to echo and shit.
Been there, bro. Oh man, bro, been there. My friend had to pull me out of that. That's why I started working a second job, because I was coming home and going in the house and not doing anything.
You have to get your mind off of it. I mean, it's not going to go away. If you just sit in a house and you just think about it over and over, and you're gonna lose your mind.
Yeah.
You
But
have
see,
to get out. Let me see
read
what
Avery
Avery said.
says.
When you're able to see that person, when you're able to see that person with someone else and not get mad, then you know you're over it.
Yeah. Avery.
True.
So in my first marriage, what I did is I took a picture of my first wife and I put it on the dresser. So every time I walk in my room, I saw that picture, and the things that I dreaded of thinking of, I thought of. I dealt with her dealing with someone else. I dealt with that because I knew that was going to be the thing that affected me. And by forcing myself to think about it, I was able to get over that and move on quicker.
So Cheryl brought up something that I didn't want to say, but this is what I do. I have a whole funeral, not like a process or no procession. I don't dress
Are
up.
you kidding me?
But because you got to think the relationship is now dead. And, you know, you go through the whole grieving process, denial, you know, you cry or whatever. And then it's the acceptance part. And to me, it's like a funeral. You know, you might go through a pictures or whatever. You slowly delete things out your phone because you know you're never going to see this person again. And one thing I will say, the iPhone is a damn demon when it comes to that, because they will damn. I've been waking up or whatever, and I'll be going to work, and then iPhone memories. Like, oh,
memories of 2016.
Exactly. So it was a while ago. I think it was August. I think it was last August or whatever, and it was like the 3 or 4 year anniversary that I went to the mountains with a certain person, and all these pictures came up, and I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. So I had to go cut on Pornhub and get over that, and I'm good now. So
Real quick.
real quick.
Oh, John says I was heartbroken at Christmas. Oh, at Christmas, and the Christmas song came on. It hit different when she gone. So what do the lonely do at Christmas?
Beat off.
They pine away, meaning that they really want to get that holiday over. Once that to 26 come, they breathe better. They exhale because that they dread leading up to that day.
Brenda says, look at your successes, your kids, jobs, and friendships. Continue to be a decent person. If X doesn't come back, someone better will. And you know, I'm a firm believer. I believe that. I strongly believe that things happen for a reason. And when that person leave out your life, it was meant for that person to leave out. Like they was supposed to only be in your life for that amount of time. You know, sometimes we can rush people faster than what it probably is supposed to be. You know, we can rush them out of our life.
Or a moment, season, or a lifetime.
You men.
Yeah, moment, season, or lifetime. That's what you're talking about, Veronica, right?
Yeah, like I strongly believe that, you know, people come in your life for different reasons. And when it's time for them to go, God is opening the door for someone better to come in your life.
So
yes, I said God opened the door.
I don't know if it's better. I just think it's a change.
So I'll say this. This was probably 2015. I had someone tell me one time when me and my children's mother broke up, she said, you ain't been single long enough. So, and that's I ain't saying I was sack chasing because I wasn't, but sometimes that person that just got out of a relationship is trying to fill that void. And it's like, I need for you to process that before we start something new, because I don't want the same characteristics that man A was doing. And if I start to do something like that, or it looks like that, I don't want you to assume that that's what I'm doing. I need you to process that hurt. Now, you can still give me the draws, but we just gonna have to keep it, you know, with boundaries.
I'm gonna go back to you. Well, I want to touch this because Jill is saying what I said. Yes, things happen for a reason. I'm good. I could have been with someone that was married to someone that was arrested for solicited a prostitute. Thank you, Lord.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Everything happens for a reason.
All I'm saying is, if I take you out on a date and I pay for this date and we go get drinks and you get tipsy and you feeling a little inebriated and you was like, well, damn, Vic spent $325 on me. I'm going to give him some booty in return. That's prostitution. It just wasn't a direct transaction. But Fatim know what I'm going with this.
I ain't got nothing to say.
But it's
I
not
agree.
a stranger off the street.
Shit. It don't have to be a stranger off the street.
Stranger to
But
me
it,
at one time.
it can be. It could be somebody the first time.
Going back to what you said, because you men and some women we do this as well. You move on by getting up under, however they say it, with someone else. And John says, I've been hurt, but I ain't been that hurt not to go and get some new.
Right, and that's what and that's why
your heart ain't even clear yet. But you
yeah, but see, that's the difference. We don't. That's I said it. John just echoed what I said. And that's why I say women hold. Again, here's another one out of our book. We can have heartache and still get it off and still deal with that heartache. We separate that. And Victor been saying this for the longest. We are not y'all. We are not y'all. We are built different. We can do that and still feel pain, but we still want to feel the pleasure. And that pleasure is like going to play some basketball.
Don't think that y'all the only one can play the game. Some women do the same thing.
And I don't knock them.
They still hurting, but they still get under someone else.
And like you said, but see, us men understand that. See, we don't throw those women under the bus. We don't do that, but your women throw us men under the bus like that.
I can't stand John. I can't.
Just call it poo and it'll be good. Call it poo.
All right, all hearts and mind clear, so we can move on with this letter.
Yes, ma'am.
Good one, Vic. Good one.
We missed some really good comments. Really good comments.
Like the team just said, his heart hurt, not his Peterbird. That ain't hurt. That still works.
You got to get that.
Wait a minute. It can be affected now, bro. You know it can be affected. It can be affected. But eventually it'll work if you speaking to the
mic. That's right. Anaconda, baby. Anaconda.
And the what?
Anaconda. I just listened to that song today. Anaconda. Anyway, no, that's not an anaconda.
You're right.
That's an underconda.
Anywho.
Yeah, that's anywho. Boo.
Yeah, we missed a lot of comments. What Bree saying?
She says all dating is transactional. Just make sure you get what you're worth and your money's worth.
Right. But just to say to go back to John in his statement, when I was hurt, John, one of the things I didn't want to do is use women because of my pain. So that's why I dealt with that pain, because I knew I had pain and I had to deal with some closure. So I waited good 3 to 4 months before I even got back out there.
3 to 4 months?
3 to 4 months. You think I'm gonna give 6 a year for that?
3 to 4 hours.
No, 3 to 4 months. I didn't date. I didn't sleep with nobody. I didn't sleep with nobody because I knew I was using them for a total rebound, and I just didn't want to do that. But once I became back into it, now I had some of my emotions in check, and I knew what I wanted, and I didn't want a committed relationship. I didn't want even a relationship. I wanted to be straight up and just do me, but be honest about it. That's it.
Okay.
And I did that.
So
and I did
4
that.
Months, you was good.
I was good, baby. I was back in the game.
Wait a minute.
Okay. You gone.
So
wait a minute. Hold up.
So 3 to 4 months, bro. That's everybody heals differently. But I think
I wasn't healed. It took me 3.5 years to heal. I wasn't healed. 3.5 months before I could get back out there and just start to find out who I was, deal with some of my issues. Because when we broke up, even though there's still things that I looked in the mirror that I could improve on. So I didn't leave it out there like that. So I was like, what's the things I have control over? I can't control what she did, but I can control me. And that allowed me not to beat her up and use her as a crutch. And I looked at myself, and then I realized I need to find out more about me, and I need to take some time with women. And I just was not ready for a committed or a relationship kind of thing one-on-one. I wanted to be able to go as I please, come as I please, didn't have to answer, but be respectful to women. And it worked. For 3.5 years, I made so many female friends that remain my friends even until that today. Some I was intimate with, some I wasn't.
So my thing is when it comes to that,
But then you finish line.
yeah. So my
Okay.
thing was even though we broke up, I still moved like I was in a relationship. And even sometimes to this day, I find myself still moving like that because I feel like it just comes natural. You know, I don't have inappropriate conversations with people, even though I'm free to. But it's just things that I have to slowly get myself back into doing to say, okay, you know, I'm single, you know, I can go wherever I want to. But I still don't go places that this person may or may not be at. I'm like, well, you know, this person may be here during this time because this is what we used to do. I'm gonna just cut this whole side of town off. So yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's get into this letter.
Thank you, Natasha.
All right, so like I said at the beginning of the show, I did not have a chance to view this letter. So let's see what it's about. I only read the first sentence. Or
Don't try to read it now. Just
I'm
start.
telling you, man.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Get with it. Let's
All
go.
right, here we go. Apology not accepted and won't be anytime soon. Dear Tangy T, there's an old saying, always follow your gut when you have a strange feeling about something. There's also a saying about be careful what you look for because you might just find it. Well, I did just that, and what I found pissed me off to the max when I went through my man's phone. In his phone were text messages, pictures, and videos of him having threesomes and sex with different women. To add even more insult and pain to it, he even had the audacity to text another damn female and tell her he enjoys going down on her and then coming home to kiss me. He
In the
actually
mouth.
told her that.
In the damn mouth.
I'm more pissed than hurt because I just financed a brand new motorcycle in my name for his trifling. I almost posted pictures and videos to his Facebook and Instagram page, but I had the heart not to do it only because he would have more than likely been terminated from his job if seen or viewed by certain people. Why are men so egotistical? Why was it necessary for him to record himself and keep pictures? Like I said, I'm more pissed than hurt because a man is going to be a man. He's apologized on many occasions, but the
Damn.
damage has already been done, and I would never, ever trust him the same.
Well, we just dealt with this letter with Victor already. Victor, this is Victor's premonition.
Wait a minute. Should I accept his apology or should I make him suffer? Are his apologies genuine or are they fake only because he got caught? Should I get revenge or should I just leave it alone because I really want him to feel what I'm feeling right now? Sincerely, a very scorned woman. Listen. All right, first, let me say, no, you should not get revenge. I'm just saying, more classy than that. Just because he did it, don't go out. You don't go out there and do it. Golly, you know, this is very hard because I can't even imagine going in my man's phone and seeing him having a threesome, not just with one. You got two females, you sleeping in, you doing it, do it. Probably not even wrapping it up. You're gonna have the audacity to text another female talking about how you like going down low on her and coming home and kissing me in the mouth after you did. So that turns you on? I don't know how someone can get past this. Like, this is beyond her. It's one thing not knowing that your man is cheating. I mean, it's one thing not knowing that your man is cheating. It's another thing to know that your man is cheating and you still there. But it's a completely different thing when you see it for yourself. You know, you can hear someone say, oh, your man doing this or whatever. But to see it for your own eyes with his trifling, small Peterbird or whatever y'all call it. How can I get over seeing something
doing
like
that threesome? He probably got no small
Peterbird. Then you talking about you like to come home
That's
and kiss me after you do it. No, bro. Bye. Bye and bye. Victor.
So I'm gonna say this: for any woman that's ever caught her man cheating, and you know he was cheating, and he had sex with another woman, do you really want to know what they did? Because I'm sure he kissed you in your mouth. The only thing is that she has proof here that the same sexual acts he was doing with her, he was doing with somebody else. So any woman that has ever accepted her man cheating, you probably had coochie breath too.
We don't care about that. We didn't see it.
But it's whether you see it or not. Any man that's ever caught his woman or his woman been cheating, you got dick breath. It's just that's a part of sex. Oil is a part of sex. So I don't get where that's a big deal. You shouldn't have went through his phone, because the thing is you go through somebody's shit, you're gonna find exactly what you're looking for. You went through the phone for what? Because if you didn't have no inclination that he was cheating, your ass would have never went through that. So you knew exactly where to look and how to look and what to find, and you fucking found it.
All right, so I'm going to answer her question. She asks, should she forgive him? Is he sincere? This, that, and the other. So since you wrote us, you're probably watching. Why don't you start the answer? Let's go down the list here. First of all, he already lied to you. You said he apologized to you. What is there apologize? He made a conscious decision not to lay with one, but two. So it ain't no apology. You apologizing because you got caught. You made a decision. You did that. So at the end of the day, I'd rather you come back and say, you know what? I made a decision. It may not have been the best decision. And in your eyes is the wrong decision. And I'm looking at what I caused. And now I look back, hindsight, it was the wrong decision. And I caused you pain. But apology, that's no, that here, no there. And then this is one thing. When you out there doing your thing and you disrespect your woman, your main one, I mean, you already disrespected her to stepping out. But then talking about, go down and come home and kiss. Sister, come on. That's totally disrespect. You got to have some self-respect. You have to have some self-respect. You are never going to come back from this. So as hard as it is, we just talked about moving on. you know, but if you want to have some self-respect and don't have to worry about what he's doing if he comes home late or whatever, he wants to go out, this, that, and other, you got to move on. Now, if you want to keep him, then you got to forgive him. You may not forget, but you got to forgive him. And if you're gonna harbor with this and it's gonna beat you up, or you're gonna keep bringing it up, then it's just no use with there's no use with that relationship.
Well, it's definitely going to be brought back up.
Then get out of it. Then move on. Because I'm not gonna live that life. I don't care what kind of mistake. After a while, a person apologizes. If you harboring in it and you're gonna keep bringing it up, then it's time to move on.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
You knew he was capable of cheating. That's why you check his phone. Both of us would be at the dentist. He gonna need dentures. So she's telling me that she gonna knock his teeth out, but you still gonna stay with him. My kind of woman. My kind of woman.
I don't think she's going to stay with him.
I mean, if we at the dentist together because you knocked my teeth out,
Yeah, that's because I'm on your dental insurance.
you don't need you there.
You got it now, Veronica.
Thank you.
But I don't need you there to fix my mouth.
Well,
Hell, it's plenty of women out there that probably want a gummy man.
There got to be some kind of line that a person draws for their own self-respect. And I think this brother went too far, even though I hear what you say. When you start snooping, you may find something, but it depends on what you find. You know, if you find, you recorded this, a threesome, what kind of self-respect do you have for yourself, sis? I ain't got no kind words for you. You didn't do nothing wrong, but I can't tell you to go back to this man. No, I can't
kept those photos. You kept those videos in your phone. Such a dummy. Put it in your cloud. Put it somewhere. They got apps that'll keep photos and stuff in secret folders. Your slow self gonna keep it right there on your phone.
She masturbated to them.
You have no respect for her. None.
If you was in the act, you ain't got to see that video. You remember that in your head what you done did. Come on.
Hey, I might have pulled out a move or something. I can't pull no moves. I'm too old now. I might have had a move when I'm 34 or something like that. I'm 40 now, boy.
Yeah, but Veronica, Veronica, I agree with you on this. That because if I made a video of myself, I'm keeping my video, not because I want to. I'm going to control me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to control my being, meaning that if I made this video, I don't want this to get out. You understand? And no, I would not leave it on my phone, not because I don't trust, but you got to cover your ass. And that's why some women on here say men don't think. They don't cover their ass.
Something lady says, that's why I say, why is the lady still there for the apologies? Because she's not going to be able to let it go. I agree with Fatine. She needs to move on.
I mean, no matter if she take that man back, every time she lay down with this man, she going to think about him having that threesome with those women. Ain't no way.
Just them. Well, I thought it was multiple videos.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying she saw the one with, I don't know if it was multiple videos with the threesome, but
so
he laying pipe.
So let me back up. This is a conversation we had a while ago. So
that's not gonna solve it.
So can your man have nudes in his phone from other women, even though he's not dealing with them?
What kind of other women? He knows the women or he don't?
Those are his ex, I guess you're saying.
I mean, it might not be his ex. Some of these women out here don't mind sending meat mail.
Yeah. So, and you saying that we're in a relationship and he have nudes on his phone?
But he had them before y'all got together.
Oh.
Man, put him in a folder or something. But for one, I'm not going to go through his phone to even see that he have nudes. That's number one. Now, if I'm beside him and he, scroll through his phone and I see a picture, I'm like, whoa, go back for a second. And there's a nude. Who is that? And why do you have that picture saved in your phone? Like, put it away. You got to be smart. Put it away. Put it in the folder. Put it in the hidden folder. Put it somewhere else. Google Photos where your partner can't see your pictures. If you want to keep those skank pictures,
so you cool with that though, right?
But keep them away in private where no one can see them.
So question to you and the people in the comment section: are you cool with your spouse or person you with now having old pictures before you of women saved in their phone.
I don't want to see it.
But you're okay with it.
I mean,
He's not cheating. He's not cheating.
Listen, I can't tell a grown man what to do with his phone. I can't. And even if he say he deleted them or he's going to get rid of them, I'll never know because I'm not getting to search the phone. So you can lie to me and say that you're getting rid of the photos. I still won't know honestly if you got rid of the photos.
See, that's why I said this before when I brought this up on this show and another show. That when I bought Black Men magazine, Black Men, that was the name of the magazine, and they had women in it. They were totally naked, they in bathing suits. Or I bought this magazine back in the day called Black Tail Home, and women were nude in it. And me, Black Tail, baby. And my lady looked at that magazine with me. So what I did, I bought her a I'm not looking at men, but I bought her, like in New York, they have the firemen, FDNY firemen fighters, and they, buff. Bought her that calendar because the same way I can look at women, she should be able to look at men. And that's what I'm trying to say. Why hide stuff if there is an open, not open relationship, but an open and understanding that I like to look at nice women in bathing suits. And she didn't have a problem with that. And I have a problem with her looking at men in bathing suits. I just didn't sit there with her looking at men. What do you mean, hell no? See, that's what I'm saying. We think because we get in a relationship, we stop living.
It's all about respect, Fatine. It's not.
And she's doing it with me. She's sitting right there with me. I'm not making her do this.
Listen, if y'all had that kind of relationship,
that's right.
Kudos to y'all.
That's right.
I don't know too many people that's gonna be cool with that.
But wait a minute, wait. You telling me that if I get Black Men magazine, not a nude magazine, that got women in bathing suits, I gotta hide my magazine as a grown man?
We're talking about we're talking about a phone. You're talking about a magazine. That's
I'm trying to make a point to you. You get to that other step when you start hiding stuff when you're grown and you deal with it. If you like to see certain things, why hide it? If I like Playboy, I'm buying Playboy. I'm not hiding no magazine. I'm a grown man.
Well, you shouldn't have to.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, the Fireman magazine is not accepted in my home. No, you better not bring that shit in here. This ain't no fireman. I ain't got no damn sick.
So what? Yeah, but when she watch a movie on television, she's looking hard. She see the damn video. She's looking hard.
You better do that.
Listen, you can't control what nobody look at.
Exactly.
Only thing I'm saying is have respect when it comes to phones and news.
Yeah, but I'm talking about sexing somebody. Now that's crossing lines. And then you, like you said, Veronica, I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm just saying that you open the door for a lot of these things because a lot of people are just so squeamish with certain things. No, you can't. What do you mean I can't do that? What do you mean?
Right, Nakia. A calendar is not the issue. It's naked exes in the phone. That's
yeah, we got that. We got that. Yeah. You shouldn't have naked exes in the phone.
Calendars and watching a movie, like have that. But when it comes to being disrespectful.
But let me just say this: if my ex had a naked picture of her past boyfriends, I'm with you, Veronica. I'm with you. If that's something that she wants to keep, she has a right to keep it. But I don't want to see it. She has a right. If she, Victor, you could look. She has a right to keep it. I can't tell her to get rid of it. I don't want to see it, and don't make it available for me to accidentally see it. If that's something she wants to keep, then keep it. That's her. That's her namesake, her keepsake, because that's somebody before me. That's up to her. I don't want to see it, and I don't want to know that you got it.
She'll get tired of buying phones. She'll get tired.
I'm not going through no woman's phone, bro. I'm too old for that, man.
You'll make a get phone, Vic.
You want my phone, bro?
That insurance carrier say, "Ma'am, this is the third phone we replaced this week."
You got to go through my. First of all, I ain't gonna say what they ain't gonna try to do. Once you go through my phone, to check me, time to go. I'm not going through that.
So Vic,
I'm not going through no phone because that ain't my business. But if you make it be known that you got it, you don't even respect me, bro.
Right. That's what I said. I don't want to know it. That's what I'm saying.
But I'll tell you this: once I find out some shit in they, oh man, you buying a new one. You gonna buy a new one. You got to buy a whole new phone. New sir. I don't even want you on Verizon no more. You got to go to Cricket now because I don't trust you.
Yeah.
No,
I don't trust you.
Now we argue with Veronica. We argue with Veronica, Victor, when Veronica got drunk and did that scene at that hotel.
What happened?
In that bachelor party, we told her not to keep that video, but she kept it.
What's going on here?
But she kept the video, but she put it on the cloud. So Veronica did the right thing.
Okay.
So you did the right thing. I'm just lying, y'all. I just made that up. I
was
like, what? Is this another Veronica? What the heck is going on here?
Like I saw this video. One man say, "You want to go through my phone? All right. When you start crying, don't come in here. Go around there and cry."
So Victor, that you sent me 2 videos: the pastor and the man and the woman driving. You deleted those? Or are they still on your phone?
That ain't me. I don't know those people. See, that different.
Okay,
that different. I don't know them people.
Did you delete them?
What?
I mean, they was never on my phone. Now they was.
Okay. Got it.
Mr.
Sammy says, if your partner goes to a strip club, is that being disrespectful?
Them models better look worse than me. Them strippers better. You got a man.
Well, we already know something. That's not
no,
we already know something a little better than you.
Let me say this. I have seen and I have heard, and Fatine, please back me up on this.
Okay.
Women get disrespectful when a male is stripping. There are rules in a strip club when it comes to men. You can't touch them. You can't do shit. But when y'all heifers get drunk, y'all get the sucking bird. Y'all get the doggone rubbing all on people. I like all on my chest too.
Who does that?
I've seen it.
Oh.
I've seen it. Yeah.
I can send you 3 videos right now in your inbox showing you bachelorette parties.
Where they have worse than bachelor parties.
And they'll have a bird sucking contest. Who can make the stripper come first?
No. And don't send me that garbage either, because that's disgusting.
It ain't disgusting for them that participate.
Oh my gosh. No. No way. No. You don't know where that been.
You know exactly where it been, and everybody else mounting the club.
That is horrible. Go out of state.
So,
oh my goodness.
See, I'm telling you, y'all women, see, you can go to a male strip. I've only been to maybe a strip club maybe 3 or 4 times in my life. That's not my thing. So I have seen going in these strip clubs, and there are rules like you can't touch them, you can't do this, you can't do that, you do this, and this. But I've seen videos and I've heard women going into these male strip clubs where anything goes. Because when y'all go in there, y'all dropping a bag and y'all sucking bird. How you paying a man to suck bird, but I got to take your dumb ass to Red Lobster and for you to just brush across it at the damn salad bar? That's some bullshit right there. I don't like that. I don't like none of y'all. No, I don't like that. That's some bullshit. You'll pay a man to get him some, but then I got to take your fool ass out.
Well, maybe because we knew.
Well, I'm just saying that's some bullshit.
That's why they say that the outside woman or the outside dude get the better end of the deal at times. They get the better end of the deal. Once the woman knows that there's another, she has more control or say so over the situation. If she agrees, if it's an open relationship, she has a little bit more say so of how it operates and moves itself. But again, y'all don't agree with that, but a lot of folks that do that they're not in these comments tonight complaining. We don't have people that are dealing with another that are open with it on our thread complaining because they're not having some of the problems that single people are having or people in relationships, one-on-one relationships.
Oh, so we're going back. We're going there tonight.
Hey,
Fatine loved this.
well, you the one that read the letter with twosomes in it. I didn't bring that up.
Yeah, but
I'm just telling you, we ain't seeing them in the thread. The people that complain the most are the people that write the most laws and rules for a relationship. That's the ones who are complaining.
So you just want everybody to be happy and just mess around with who they want.
I didn't say that. I didn't say mess around. I said just be honest with what you want to do and to give somebody a choice if that's what they want to do. And if that's not what they want to do, then they move on. That's all Fatine is saying. If you want to deal one-on-one and that's what it is, beautiful. You want to deal with an open relationship, that's beautiful. If you want to swing, that's beautiful. But be open about it.
Every show, Brittany. Every season.
Good. Yeah, all right.
Oh,
yeah, I'm telling y'all, because you see who the most people that complain.
The people who complaining are the ones that get hurt, bro. But y'all got to be on
there
the
you go,
same
Victor.
page. Like, if I think
I'm telling you why they're getting hurt, because people lying. They're lying. They're not being honest. And somebody said this on my thread, and I agree with them. They said men cannot be honest, and I had to agree with that. Whatever the reason is, men don't want to be honest with you women, and that's why they don't tell you the truth. Either they can't man up and be a man about it, or they don't want to hurt you. Or they don't want to live up to the expectations that the society said men should live up to.
Put that one up, Vic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
So I ain't gonna say no more, Brit. But I tell you this, Brittany, you, like I said, keep watching who complains the most.
I guess that comes with that. And not to bash him, but I think that comes with age too, because once you get to a certain age, it's like it's what it is now. You know, I'm at to the point now that, you know, when I was in my 20s, I was probably a little insecure, and I still am insecure. But I think that I was a lot more insecure about things. And when I turned 30, you know, those insecurities started, you know, dropping off. And now that I'm 40, you know, like I said, I'm still insecure, but not about the same things. You know, a woman gonna do what she gonna do. And I mean, ain't shit you could do to stop it. Only thing you could do is either accept it or move on.
That's right.
That's all.
But
Bree says men choose not to be honest.
But
that's a choice.
Don't think you closing your eyes around here and you done been dishonest.
Yeah, I agree.
You can close your eyes by the mailbox, but you ain't closing your eyes in these damn four walls. I'll tell you that. Unless you're gonna have some hot ass grits on your chest.
Yeah. And I agree with Bree on that, you know. So it's, you know,
grits is hot. Yeah, burn your ass up.
Right, well, what pop on you? That's it.
Your ass.
Did you know?
Straight to Augusta, to the burn center. When you think you gonna cheat on me and tell me about it, and then lay your ass? Shit. But 20-minute grits. I'm not even putting the 5 minutes. 20-minute grits. I'm gonna cook your motherfucking ass.
That's it. Hey, you know what? You know what, Victor? Hey, Victor, you know what I found out? I never heard this. You know, we always make jokes about Al Green grits, right? Al Grits Green. Al Green told a story that it was a married woman that wanted to get with him. And he said he didn't want to be in no committed relationship at that particular time. Plus, she was married, and she put them grits on. He said he was wondering why she put them grits on downstairs, but he didn't think nothing about it. He went back upstairs to his room, and the next thing he knows, she threw them grits on him. She was a married woman that wanted to be. She was, you know, he was already probably tapping it, but she wanted him to be the exclusive.
If I could get my cousin on this show, my cousin will tell you I'm gonna just say this. There was a story. My grandma was real. My grandma told my aunt, and she was married, my married aunt into the family, because my uncle was being real, moving around real, suspect. And my grandma told my aunt to post some grits on his ass. And that will straighten his ass on out. It's hard for you to cheat on me with a burned up chest and some bandages. Ain't nobody want you and your titties burned up.
Pour it down his pants.
His. I'm talking about her.
I'm just saying.
Thin line between love and hate, boy.
Cheat on me with bandages. You can't cheat with bandages. Lay your ass down.
Oh my gosh.
Lay your ass down.
That's violence.
Oh, these comments are funny. Don't let them be grits and have cheese.
They're sticking to you then.
Stick straight to you.
It's right there. You ain't getting them more.
And I'm going to tell you in a heartbeat, I ain't using no Velveeta because you ain't worth it. I'm going to get that old great value ass cheese and we'll put it on you. And then I'm going to make a bowl for myself, but you get the rest of it. And let you know that.
You just get the grits. I get the eggs with it.
Cheryl said, I would hate to live with Vic. He put you out for everything.
You got to go. Got to damn go.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can't, Rage. Wait, I can't close my eyes. I'm focusing.
I'm saying you cheat on me and you tell me you cheating on me, and then you got the audacity to lay down. Oh, might burn this motherfucker down. I don't know. You ain't laying down in here. No. Fuck no.
See, you men can't take it. Us, we women, will lay right beside you.
But the thing is, I mean, what man? Except for this dude, the dude wrote the letter. What man gonna sit here and confess? Yeah, I did all this, and I kissed you. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that. Cause he ain't got no respect. That means you don't even respect me as a person. You don't respect me as a person. Like, if you cheat on me, that's one thing. Deny that shit to your grave. But if you cheat on me and you tell me, at least have the decency to leave. But you really think you gonna cheat on me, tell me, and lay
beside me?
I agree with you on that, Vic. I totally agree with you on that one.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. That 65-inch TV on my damn dresser gonna be right in your ass. I'm gonna try to shove that whole TV up. No. Fuck no.
That is true.
I mean, it's a level of, like, I get it. Yeah, baby, I cheated on you. Damn. I'm sitting here, down, looking at the carpet or whatever, trying to focus. Just go ahead and leave and let me process it. You know what I'm saying? But you to be sitting there like,
I don't care.
I'm just going to take a shower. What?
Let's talk about this in the morning, honey. Okay? Let's just talk about it.
I can't sleep. I can't sleep.
You better not.
I can't sleep. Shit. I'm just saying, let's talk about it in the morning. Shit. Your stuff will be packed by the door by the time you get out that shower.
Nakia, a woman lay beside you and get a good night's sleep because they plot.
Let me tell you something. Go take a shower. Go take a shower. Get what's gonna happen. Y'all seen that scene? I'm gonna put a bunch of baby oil on that bathroom floor. Step out that shower if you want to.
Whoopsie-doo.
I'm tearing ass up. Don't leave, man. Just go on.
Yeah, just leave. Just leave.
Yeah, just say it. Yeah. That's the shock and awe. You know what I'm saying? The shock, we get the shock, and then we got to go straight into the awe and deal with it. So let's just deal with it like that. Don't ease me into it and some shit. Just I did it. Pack your stuff and get on out.
Yeah, that'll be the best way. But
I ain't packing your bag. I'm throwing
I
stuff out.
want to play that scene though. Put that baby oil down and have that belt. Strike that back, that butt, them legs.
What's up with you and You gonna hit me on my can now? I've been doing squats. Now you gonna hit me on my can?
Bandages, bro. You ain't gonna be able to sit down at the next woman's house to eat.
Well, I'm just telling you, man, that's a level of disrespect that I think
Yeah.
no one should ever do. Like, if you cheating is one thing. If you get caught, that's one thing. But for you to sit here and tell me to my face, no.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. You can't have that kind of disrespect. And that's like spitting in your face. And you know what I'm saying? That's just spitting in somebody's face, and you don't do that.
Jill says, no, if I'm mad, you will hear my heart beating if you lay beside me in every single breath. Okay?
I mean, what? To be honest with you, if I came home and I was with somebody and I told them I cheated on them, and they told me, "Oh, okay, you think I'm gonna eat there again? You think I'm gonna sleep there again, bro? I don't even want none of them clothes. I'm out." I mean,
Don't be
and that's
scared
the
now.
thing, huh?
Don't be scared now.
Because people will put people in situations and then get mad on how people react. So, I don't condone domestic violence. I know I'm just cutting up tonight, but I will pour some grits on your ass. But I'm just saying, when it comes down to shit like that, you still have to have a level of respect with that person. Whether you're being, if you want to break up with somebody, there's a right way you break up with somebody. And then once you're out, then you can let all them details float out there. But for you to sit here and tell somebody, I cheated on you and I've been sucking bird, I'm going to pack my clothes. You gonna pack what? You gonna pack some clothes with a whole bunch of bleach on them? No, we ain't doing that, man. Move out and then tell me why you moved out.
Cynthia said, I'm throwing hot dog water on.
So you make hot dogs with chili.
Just to throw the grit.
That's why even us men didn't blame Angela Bassett in Waiting to Exhale, that when she took all his clothes and burnt them up, we didn't get mad at her doing that because his dumb ass was disrespectful.
She should have burned the car. She should have burned the car.
I would have burned it, mother. Shit. She did the right thing. Shit.
I wouldn't have burned the car, but yeah, all them wigs and them lashes.
No.
Oh shit.
Okay, y'all want to talk about movies. What about Homegirl that went through all that with the guy
Derek
Tyler Perry movie where he drug her out the house. The girl was in the house. Mad Black Woman. Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
That's when Medea said cut things in half and stuff like that.
I mean,
Medea said boil them grits and that's.
She what, Victor?
She wasn't cheating.
He was.
I don't condone shit like that, man. But I mean, the thing is, man, like when I can't sit here honestly say if somebody was to sit here and tell me to my face they cheated on me and whatever, what my reaction would be. I would like to think that I would have a calm level head because things progress to that. But if we are in a serious and I think everything's going good and I'm not thinking nothing, and then you bam throw me in that shit like that, anything is possible, man. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to you.
Veronica brought up a good point. Veronica, you brought up an excellent point. Let's examine this for a quick minute. So in Diary of a Mad Black Woman, when she found out that he was cheating and he went to throw her out, what happened? He was like, no, she was begging not to be thrown out, this, that, and the other. The point I'm saying is you brought up a good point. What happened if the person, and I'm glad the other person said a woman would plot. If a woman or a person know that their circumstance doesn't allow them to leave right away, would you leave? Can you leave? You understand what I'm saying? Can you leave? If you can't leave, then you have to plot your next course of action. And a smart person is a person that just won't just jump on emotion. That's a good point that you brought up, Veronica, because if you're so dependent on that person, then you may want to plot your next move instead of going through a lot of heartache, because you already know that you got disrespected. But let me plot to get the hell out of here and put myself in the better situation than just emotionally just get the hell out of here.
Right, but that takes a strong person.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
A strong person to sit there knowing.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
But I'm gonna stay and wait because I have to have a way out. I don't have
Yeah.
money. Like I have to wait and plan because she didn't know how to work. You know, like she had to get out there and find a job, and because everything was handed to her. Listen, that's why it's good to have your own money.
What that gonna do?
Give me a way out when I need to get out. I don't have to depend on your money. I don't have to depend on no one else taking care of me, trying to find me a place to stay or trying to find a job so I can make some money. I already have all that.
I get you.
I don't get a bill. The hell?
Yeah.
Oh, Fatine froze.
No, he ain't froze. He's still there.
Fatine, blink twice if you can hear us.
Oh, you ain't getting no bill for that one. Well, anyway.
Yeah, Fatine froze.
No, he didn't. He didn't freeze.
On my end.
He was moving on mine.
Oh, he was?
Well, anyway, so what you were saying? Oh, maybe he did.
He did. I forgot what I forgot what I was saying. Let me see what Jill said. I'm going to be like Day Day's girlfriend and next Friday and key the car and bring my bestie and smash up that car.
I mean, like I said, if I get it, like that whole cheating thing, that's why I don't even play around with people like that, man. If you gonna cheat on me, just leave. Just leave.
Yes, please.
Just leave. But the thing about it is, man, when people get to playing with somebody's heart and then they act crazy, that's that one thing that you can do that I'm just like, it's unpredictable. I can almost take anything else and we can sit here and be civil. But if you sit here and tell me to my face that you was being doing all this stuff, and there's been, I mean, to be honest with you, if I saw the video, I would be mad, but I think I would be a little bit more civil if you're not around for me to sit here and process it. But if I'm processing it as you're telling me, that's hard. That's really hard. That's hard.
That's yeah, like you said, that's really hard. That takes a strong person. And to stay, yeah.
And to stay. So she's trying to figure out what she should do.
Right.
In this whole situation. I mean, she's already made her decision. She want to stay with Buddy. She ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Like, I think what Michael said is my man must be got a mean hook. He must be got, look at you. Y'all like that.
Or she could be in that financial situation where she, afraid to step out.
And I tell you this, when it comes down to respect, there should be no amount of money that your respect should be up for grabs.
It shouldn't. It really shouldn't. But
Fatine,
allow that to happen to them.
Fatine, I need for you to do me a big favor.
What's up?
When you go back, I want you to watch the replay. Veronica was making some points when you froze, and she was steady asking for a bill, and it just looked like you were just sitting there looking like,
oh
man, you gotta watch that part.
Let me say this to our viewers. Please be careful what y'all saying in the comments, because the cops are out. They put Natasha in jail. I don't know what she said.
Well, she said something about cutting. I think they put I think they put Stevenson too. Natasha did write something that I was about to laugh at, and then it said they took the comment down. And then Stevenson, I think they just got him too.
Stevenson went into brother and sister. Look at that. Both of them locked up.
Look at that right there. I think he was doing
Doing it for excitement and enjoyment. He might be a sex addict. Would it be different if he was a porn star?
No, yeah, it would be different if he's a porn star because he falls into my category. If he's a porn star, that's his job, and you know that he's doing
right.
That.
You already
See, that's
know
what
that.
I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. Once you know and you accept that, then you know what it is. What it is. You understand?
But what if he was a well? All right, so let's compound this just a little bit.
Okay.
What if you got him from a
Stevenson
another relationship?
What if what? I'm sorry, Vic.
You got this man from another relationship.
What do you mean?
You was the side chick, and he was with somebody else, and y'all got the cheat, and he chose you.
Then you know that there's a possibility that you may lose him the same way you got him.
Yeah,
that's it. Because that's how he moves.
Yeah.
They took when Stevenson said I would have burned the house down, they took that comment down. Yeah.
Oh, they took it down, but he's not in jail.
Okay, well, they probably flagged it, but I can see the comment, but I can't comment under that.
Look, I am here, Victor. I can hear him saying that in his Haitian voice. The kid said, Lord, let me hush.
What's up, Nakia?
Oh, man. Jill, be careful.
Well, I think I guess because the Tangy T's not private. If it was a private thing, but we want everybody to view it.
Ray said, I told y'all that about 3 weeks ago. I'm half locked down now for a ballot.
Yeah, I can't make another mistake for I think 9 months.
What?
I can't make I don't know how many, but I can't make another mistake. And I just said the word hitting somebody in their arm. They took it, punching. So
what? Somebody tell his sister I'm going to bail her out.
Ain't that much in the world. Once what's his name?
What's up, Nakia? That's my girl from BLS side.
What's up, Nakia?
Yeah.
Radio sis, she work at
she just on my podcast over there on WBLS on Wednesdays and Sundays. Strong supporter. I just see my cousin come on. Hey, what's up, Pat?
What's going on, Miss Pat? What you were saying, Vic?
About
I don't know.
Well, we were just talking about if they basically know it changes the dynamic of it. But I think the sister that wrote the letter gets the gist of what we're saying, that there's a level of self-respect that you have to have for yourself, sis. And and
sometimes we lose that self-respect.
when we love somebody.
Yes, when you love someone, you lose that self-respect like so fast.
That's right. And I'm gonna say, sis, you asked the question, and it's this: if you can live with that, if you can live with this and forgive him, and you feel that your love is that strong, then you go for it. But don't delude yourself in that. Don't sell yourself some dreams on that. Look at this and weigh this honestly. Look at the pros and the cons in this.
Yeah, well, that's hard, man. She actually saw the video.
No, he's hard.
Well,
apparently.
He was slinging.
Maybe. That's I don't know. Well, final thoughts?
I just gave mine.
I mean, she ain't going nowhere. I don't feel like she's going anywhere, but once you accept it and he realized you ain't going nowhere, he's gonna just do it again because you've accepted all this bad behavior. So, ma'am, you got to realize what's important to you. Is he more important to you than your respect? Or what? Because to be honest with you, if you've seen the video, I'm pretty sure his homeboys and other people have seen the video. So I mean, if he's got it in his phone for it to be readily accessible, then it's what it is.
Well, I'm with both of you guys. You have to have respect for yourself, and like I said, we sometimes, I can speak for the women, we sometimes lose our self-respect when we're, in love with someone, and we'll forgive them, take them back. Things happen again, we forgive them, take them back. Things happen again. No. I mean, some of us really do love that person, Vic. It doesn't have anything to do with what's in his pants. Some of us really do love someone, genuinely love someone, just for them being them, not what they're working with.
What Eddie Murphy said, Fatine, he said, once that man make that sound, he said, I got your motherfucking ass. No.
I bet he do with them 20 kids. I bet he do.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying. Well,
my cousin told me a long time ago, he said, don't lay it down.
Right.
Who cares about it? My cousin told me a long time ago, he said, yo, if you don't want a female to be attached, don't lay it down. If you can lay it down good, don't lay it down good, because they become clingy. And our ego don't allow us to do it like that. But then when you start seeing them getting clingy, the ones you don't want to get clingy, you'll start being in and out in a minute, because you don't want to go through that.
Don't let us pull the bull on your ass.
Ooh.
I damn pull the bull on you. You might think it's 2 people back there. See, you ain't know nothing about that. Well, see, that's a little trick. I ain't gonna say nothing, but that's a little trick some of us older guys know about pulling the bull.
Okay.
I have a quick question for y'all tonight.
Let me finish my final thought.
I said I got a quick question for you tonight. So when you finish your thought, you can.
I wish the best for this lady. I really do, because I hate to see anyone get cheated on. I hate for anyone to be in that state of mind where they're thinking over and over and over again what their man or their woman did to them. Like, that is not a good feeling to be in, and I don't wish that on no one. So right now, sis, if you're watching, my heart goes out to you. I hope that you can overcome what you saw in those videos, but please make a decision that's going to give you a peace of mind. And if you feel like you have to stay in this, you got to do what you got to do. We can only give you our opinions. But be careful with that, because he didn't have enough respect to even hide those videos from you. So he didn't care if you saw them or not. So just be mindful of all of that. And we as women, we have to be careful of the decisions that we make, staying in these toxic relationships that we need to be out of, that we should have been out of a long time ago. But because of that LOVE, we stay in things. And I don't know, we have to be careful. So my heart goes out to you. I hope that you make the right decision. Whatever decision you make, just pray about it, and I wish you nothing but the best.
How about the hooker book, Veronica?
What's the hooker book? You ain't getting nothing out of here.
That book,
you can't even huck it. You might lose. If you huck a buck with that, you'll lose it.
Don't please.
You'll lose it.
Please.
Put them in the book.
What is the hooker book?
Huh? I can't describe it, but all that's all I'm. You know what I'm saying? That's
sorry, y'all. Excuse me.
Oh,
yeah. That's what they be saying.
That book will have you. Hey, that book will have that book will have your ass up after the session, down making a turkey sandwich with cheese.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
John, she done been put in the book. She probably ain't know what it was called. You know what it was called? He put it down.
And put her down. And put her down.
Don't let somebody put you in the book and then turn around and kiss you in your mouth.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Ooh. Quick question.
Okay.
I don't.
Wait. Well, go ahead, Fatin. Then I want to get to John final thought because you know.
No,
John,
go. Put John's final thought up.
You know, John have his
I ain't in no rush. I ain't got to go.
his final thoughts. Please don't let this be another topic, Fatin. Here go John's final thoughts.
We got time.
No, we
Ladies.
don't, Fatin. Ladies, love yourself before you love Dingoline. That's true. That's a good. Okay, John, you did good tonight. That's a good final thought. Normally you'd be in the left field somewhere, but that's a good one.
It's hard to separate the two, though.
I don't remember my question for another night, but if we don't get to this tonight, then I'll put it on my thread tomorrow.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So the question is,
good.
the question is, if you have a friend that knows you and knows Victor, let's say y'all don't know each other, and y'all are both single, you've had not the greatest relationships, not terrible, but bottom line is you ain't been in a relationship, and somebody wants to hook you up. What is the expectations of that hookup? What are the expectations of the two of you? Is it relationship? Is it friendship? Is it what, when somebody's bringing y'all together? I think you two are both nice people, and I think that y'all should meet. What are the expectations from each one of y'all?
If someone tried to bring Vic and I together,
I'm just using Victor and you as the example. Right. That y'all were good people, didn't know one another, and wanted to bring y'all together. Because I think, I know both of y'all are good people. Y'all have had some challenging relationships, not to the point that you boo-hooing, but y'all have been single for a while, and you both are looking for someone nice. And I was like, y'all both are real cool people. I think y'all should meet. That's as far as I go. What are your expectations when you meet the person? What are your expectations? Is there anything that you're looking for? Or you looking in a relationship? Or you looking to get together? Or you take it slow? What are your expectations? I want to see what men and women may think on this.
I don't know how to answer that. I guess my expectations would be to get to know him first and to see what he's about. Like, just like any other relationship, right? You want to get to know that person.
But did you see what you said? You want to get to know that person, but are you getting to know that person with the potential of it to be in a relationship? Or are you just getting to know the person with no strings attached?
It depends. So I'm single, right? I'm single.
Yes.
I didn't just get out of a relationship. I'm single, ready to mingle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully it'll be somebody that I can spend, some quality time with, not just that one time. I mean, it depends on how the conversation goes and, how that attraction goes. But if it was Vic, hell no. Just playing Vic. I don't know how to answer that. Vic, you go.
So I don't do that.
Whole nother show, Patricia. Yes, indeed.
I don't do that. And the reason I don't do that is because the shit's gonna be awkward when it don't work out. People always want to hook people up because they thinking that you don't have nothing, but they really don't know how you move. I had a friend of mine try to hook me up sometime, and I just told him, bro, I'm cool. Because even if me and this person gets together and we break up, you're gonna always, hey, so-and-so asked about you, bro. I don't give a shit. So I don't do the blind thing. I'd rather just go out blindly and make the wrong decisions myself than to have somebody else make the wrong decisions for me.
And I missed that about the blind part until I read Bree comment. I didn't hear the part where you said it was,
It is a blind meet and greet because your friend knows both of y'all, but y'all don't know one another.
Yeah.
So, I'm telling you about him and him about you,
Yeah,
blah,
see,
blah, blah.
I'm with Victor. I'm not going to now I'm changing my answer because I didn't hear that part. I thought maybe I knew him already. Like I don't think I'm gonna just go out on a date with someone without like talking to them over the phone first and getting to know them.
Got it.
I just nah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just me. Let me feel you out over the phone first before I have to go and look in your face.
You can't feel me out over the phone.
I mean,
you gotta feel me out in person.
Mm-mm.
Put your hand straight down my
Because there's some comments out there. I mean, I y'all answered it. I mean, my thing is that
that's good, Jill. And see, it depends on those people. I mean, if you into that kind of stuff, why people always try to hook up with somebody? They never hook you up with them. Oh, because sometimes those first impression conversations be a hot mess. Exactly. That's why I say, get me on the phone. Let me find out what you talk about.
I want to know how she looked. That's how a lot of people get together, though. And see, with social media, a lot of times you can check out their page and see what they look like already.
Sometimes, because y'all women love to take. Let me slide. I got on pants tonight, so y'all women love to take pictures like this. That's bullshit. I need to see the whole thing.
We got to see that wagon they dragging, right?
Yeah, y'all quick to hide your stomach, but then you want to get your big ass on top of me, and I'm like, man, what the hell going on here? I ain't saying there's anything wrong with that, but just let me know if I need to be lifted. I need to hit the gym first. Ain't nothing wrong. Listen. There's nothing wrong with anybody. I'm not size shaming because as long as you fall within this age bracket, we cool. But let me know what I'm getting myself into. Like a super skinny woman, I ain't trying to start no fire. See what I'm saying? You can get your stick ass on.
Excuse me.
Don't do that.
A whole stick. All I need is
stick. Yeah, gotta have a little bit of meat in there.
You gotta have some meat.
Gotta have some meat. Gotta have something.
When you naked, something got to move. Something got to move.
Yeah.
Something got to move.
Yeah. All right, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Cheryl. That's because he crazy.
I'm gonna tell you something. Women don't see, like we talked about this last show. Stop. We like to see shit moving. Shit got to move. Like something got to move. Women will go.
Something got to bounce or something got to move.
Some women I know
something got to jiggle.
Are not blessed down below. Some women are not blessed up here. Some women just that's their frame. Hey, to each his own. But me, something got to move.
Got to move. And besides your mouth. Well, that's another story. I'm not talking about talking. Moving.
Yeah, we get it, Fatine.
Now,
yeah, right.
Now if your mouth moving, no words need to be coming out. But the same with fellas, because this is the thing.
Thank you, because you know what, y'all always be trying to talk about what a woman need and what body she need, but yet y'all be looking like, excuse me, what you gonna do with yourself? When you going to the gym? When you gonna tighten up that belly, or when you gonna tighten up that butt back there?
I've been doing squats. You just saw my can.
Now I'm just saying, y'all love to talk about what y'all like and what y'all don't like on a woman. Well, we can say a lot about you men, but half the time we take y'all like y'all are.
If you don't like it, somebody will. When it gonna get cold.
Same thing to you all.
It
Same
gonna
thing
get
to you
cold.
all. Somebody's gonna like it just the way it is.
It gonna get cold.
So don't
and
be.
you gonna want to snuggle up, and I'ma say,
Well, you gonna want to snuggle too.
I am.
Gotta have something to snuggle up to.
Now I
Well, we don't want all that belly fat on us, or all that.
why not?
Sleep. You sleep better like that. You feel secure,
Mean
Veronica.
and mean.
You feel secure.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I can't take it now.
We
You
good.
hit below the belt.
And
Shit, with some of us, you ain't gonna be able to see the belt with the stomach. Wow, this is good. This is good. Just to answer my own question, I just think it's a challenge. It's a challenge.
right, Bill.
Dang it. I think it's a challenge when somebody decides to hook you up. It's a challenge because you already know that there's some expectation from the friend, because usually the friend that's bringing you all together is honestly trying to match make. And the challenge is to move at your pace and to make it fun as possible, because and you start on that ground floor and you make it known that you're starting on that ground floor. So because sometimes you make good friends that everybody is just not compatible to be in a relationship, and two adults will realize that and say, well, you got different interests, but you cool people, had a great time with you, but I'm not ready to move in a relationship with you. But if you're both agreeable upon staying friends, if it makes sense, then that's it. And that's how it is.
Well,
you got to talk about the meet and greet and anything else that's on the table.
All right, guys. So we're going to get out of here. Please make sure, don't forget the meet and greet March 26th. We want to see all of your smiling faces there. We want to have fun that night. So make sure you come out March 26th. Keontae's Wings and Things in Darlington, kicking off at 7 o'clock. I hope all of you on here can make it out that night. We're going to just sit around, mingle and talk and laugh and just have fun, getting to know one another. All right. Also, if you're not doing anything Saturday, you can come hang out with us at Spring Fest. That's going to be going on in Lydia. Vic and I'll be out there. We have our little tent set up. Fatine won't make it with us this weekend. He's heading out of town. But if you can make Spring Fest, I'm quite sure you see flyers out there on social media that's going down this Saturday. But please make sure you come out March 26th. Come out to Keontae's Wings and Things. All right, guys. Have a great night. Wear your good sundress. Oh, man. Oh, your birthday. Let me say happy birthday, Rage. It's coming up. What? When is the 19th? Saturday? Yeah.
Saturday.
Happy
birthday, Sovereign Rage.
Happy birthday.
Happy early birthday. I hope you have a great birthday.
The 50 Cent version.
All right, guys, have a great night. Have a fantastic weekend. Be safe. Whatever your plans are this weekend, be safe out there. And hopefully we'll see you this weekend at Spring Fest. If not, we definitely want to see you out March 26th. Have a great night. Thank y'all guys so much.
Buenas noches. Buenas noches.
I thought the shots was on you, John. You said first round. All right, guys. Good night.
Buenas noches.